Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Wheels Up with Chuck back with another video. This video, man, I want to talk to you guys about traveling. Obviously, right? That's a big thing in the YouTube community. A lot of videos, Passport Bros movement, Blue Book Gentlemen, passport holders, whatever you call yourself. And I'm part of this community. I've been part of this community way before it was cool. And back when I started traveling, I got all the ridicule. I caught it, man. I caught it. Why you keep going to Brazil? You gonna catch this, you gonna catch that. I caught it, trust me. So I dealt with this. But I didn't care back then. And I really don't care now. So the point of me making this video is, I was watching the good brother Ed Travels. Shout out to Ed Travels, man. OG brothers, man. Very, very, very like-minded, like me. I think just like him. Why does it matter what people think about what you do? And this is everywhere, not just going overseas, but even here. Why do you care? Just stop caring, man. Just do what you do. People always going to have an opinion on you. Always. Even if you do everything right, somebody's going to say, no, that was wrong. Everything. It doesn't matter. Somebody's going to have an opinion on you. And they're entitled to their own opinion, but you shouldn't care. When you go to these countries, man, whether it be Dominican Republic, whether it be Brazil, Mexico, Colombia, Thailand, the Philippines, whatever, do as the Romans do. Do as the Romans do. They have different laws, different customs, different culture. You're there to enjoy it. When you get to that gate in the States and you're about to take off, leave America behind, man. You're going to a whole new place. Embrace their culture. Embrace their culture. I've been had this mentality back when I was in my mid-20s, 24 years old. I've been had this mentality. I didn't care what people thought, man. Because in these places, they look at stuff different, obviously. They look at stuff different. And you should too. You're there. You're in their country. Now, are there things that I just won't do that other countries and other cultures have? Yeah. Even my wife's country, which is Thailand. When I'm with my family over there, they eat on the floor. I'm not eating on the floor. I'm just not doing it. First of all, I'm 6 foot, 230 pounds. I'm not doing that. Plus, I don't like feet next to my food. So I'm just not going to do it. Eating with your hands. I'm just not going to do it. But my wife and her family, they understand that. They know that I'm American and we don't do that. So there's certain things I'm not going to do, but for the most part, I'm embracing their culture 100%. There's just certain things, certain things I just won't do. But I'm respectful about it, All right? Now, when it comes to the nightlife and those kind of activities that go along with the nightlife in these locations, why does it matter what I do with my time and my money? See, that's the issue with the black community. We have mental illness. We have a crab in a pot mentality. And it's sad because you take this mentality 2,000 miles away or wherever you're going. You take that same mentality to these places. If you don't like how this country operates, then just don't go. It's simple. Don't go. Why go to this country and then complain about what other dudes are doing with their time and money? It's crazy. That's mental illness right there. I'm going to tell y'all like this. If I saw you and you had a problem with me sliding up in Termas in Rio, or sliding on Soy 6, or walking inside a high society in Angeles City, or where else? Hotel Del Rey in Costa Rica, I wouldn't care. I'd walk clean up in there. And if I saw something that I like, I walk clean out there with the joint. And what you gonna do about it? You ain't gonna do nothing about it. I don't care what you think anyway. This is my money. Stop pocket watching. Stop de-policing. That is corny and whack for you to be in my business. I don't even know you, brother. I don't even know you, and you hating on me and what I'm doing. What sense does that make? You know how many times that I've been to high society. Well, not even high society. That's not a good example. But you know how many times I've been to Costa Rica? I've been there 2 times. And I see white guys in Hotel Del Rey, what's it called? Sportsman's Lounge, or whatever that spot is called. And they're just having a good time. They don't have to worry about the ridicule and the judgment. You know, you don't have to worry about that. You go to Thailand, you go to Pattaya, you see white guys just enjoying themselves without all this ridicule and judgment. But for some reason in our community, as black people, we have the crab in the pot mentality. We get mad or we hating on somebody else for what they doing. If you want to hang out with a working girl and chill, that's your business, man. I don't care. That's what you're doing with your time and money. I don't care. Have a good time. If she's smiling, having a good time, you smiling, having a good time, what does it matter? I don't understand that mentality, and I never will understand it. I don't care what you think about what I'm doing anyway. We have mental illness in our community. It plagues our community. You know, you got brothers traveling all the way to these countries to bring the American mentality to these places where it doesn't apply. That mentality doesn't apply to these places, man. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. All right, when I used to go to Rio all the time, you know how many times I've been in the Terma? I go in there early so I could waive that entrance fee. And by 5, 6, 7, you start to see the working class Brazilian men come in there drink with suits on. Some of them will just come in there to drink and chill. Some of them will take girls upstairs. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. But us, we clown each other when we do this type of shit. I don't understand it. I never will. Stop worrying about what I'm doing. Stop worrying about what I'm doing. My time, my money. That's why I'm very, very cautious about my own people. It sounds bad to say it, but I gotta say it. I'm very careful with mentality that I hang out with. You know, I ain't gonna lie. When I meet brothers, whether they're here or abroad, I'm not sizing them up, but I'm definitely, you know, analyzing and checking out how they move and how they carry themselves. Once I realize they on some bullshit, I'm good. I don't want to hang out with Pookie and Ray Ray. I'm good. I don't want nothing to do with them. No disrespect. I know they say, "Oh, that's your people." Yeah, it's my people, but I don't want to hang out with them. I don't go to these countries to be disrespectful to the country and culture. I'm there to respect their culture and learn as much as I can and have a good time, man. That's what it's about. You know, I'll tell you this, man. I used to go to Brazil 3 times a year. And the more Portuguese I learned and the more I dove into their culture, the better my experiences got. I started to have a really good time in Brazil because, you know, I understood some of the language. I was diving into the culture. I was respectful of the culture, and I met some wonderful people in Brazil. Shout out to Brazil. Same with Thailand. The more I went to Thailand, now my Thai is not that good. Thai is hard language. My wife's Thai, and it's hard. It's hard to, Thai is not an easy language to learn. But the more I went out there and started to understand the culture, I started to have a better time. A lot of you guys are going out there maybe for the sole purpose of hooking up with women. If that's what you want to do, then that's cool. I don't recommend doing that. I recommend embracing the culture because let me tell you something. That behavior is going to be there. You know, you can wake up early and go travel the country, go see different parts of the country, and then at nighttime, you know that's going to be there. You know, so I want to do other things too. I'm not saying that I didn't do that because I did. Trust me, I did have a good time, and that's what the point of this video is. But I'm there to embrace the culture as well as doing that. Okay, I'm not just there flying just to you know, get boxed like Ed Travels was saying. Shout out to Ed Travels, man. That's why I'm making this video, because of him. I saw that video, his last, well, not last video, but the last, some of his recent videos. He was talking about how, you know, people are, you know, worrying about what other people are doing, and you shouldn't. It shouldn't matter what I'm doing. It shouldn't matter, like he said, it shouldn't matter what the opinions of American black women are on us. Who cares? I don't care. You know, look, I'm married to a Thai woman. I walk around every day with my wife. And you know how many looks and stares I get from black women that aren't pleasant because they see me with an Asian woman? I don't care. It has nothing to do with them. It has nothing to do with them. I love my wife, and that's all that matters. She loves me. That's all that matters. I don't care. You know, I already know there's mental illness in our community. That's what I be thinking. I'm like, that's mental illness. You got a problem. You don't even know me. You don't know her. You don't know me, but you're mad because you see me with a Thai woman. That has nothing to do with you, man. It has nothing to do with you. And that falls in line with brothers. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to call them brothers because that's a Pookie and Ray Ray mentality. When you're sitting here worried about what I'm doing with my money and my D, that ain't got nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. I don't care what you want to do. I don't care. If you want to go to Thailand and hook up with LBs, that's on you. I don't care. It has nothing to do with me. It's not my business. That has absolutely nothing to do with me. As long as you're respectful to me and cool with me, I don't care. I don't care. So anyway, man, I don't want to hold you guys too long, but it's a mental illness in our community, man. And this whole movement, I'm proud of the brothers using those passports and getting those stamps, as you can see on my channel. That's what my channel's about, obviously. But it doesn't make any sense for people to be judging each other on what they do, man. Let people live their life and experience their life. You know, are there pros and cons to every country? Yes. You know what I'm saying? There is no utopia out there, right? There is no perfect place. Every country's going to have their good and bad, just like we have our good and bad. You know, America's a very dysfunctional country, very dysfunctional. So we have no right to even judge other people anyway. Look at the stuff that goes on here. That's what be killing me, is how we talk all this trash about these other places, but look how dysfunctional our country is. But anyway, man, I was just trying to, share my perspective, man. Guys, travel, man. All I wish is you go to these places and be respectful of the culture. Try to learn as much as you can and grow and be careful. You know what I'm saying? If you do decide to party and hook up in the nightlife in these places, be careful. You know what I'm saying? Be safe. Strap it up. But have a good time. That's all I want. You know what I'm saying? And not go over there and make us the boogeyman too. You know what I mean? We're already the boogeyman in America. We're already the boogeyman. We're already, looked upon as being, degenerate here. Don't do that in another country. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have places where we can go and just woosah. We can go relax and get away. We gotta have places where we can do that. Even if these places might treat their darker skinned people bad, it's still not as bad as what's going on here. Why bring that to another country? You know what I'm saying? Don't make us the boogeyman in these places, man. Don't make us the boogeyman. And before, I know I'm talking a little long, but I got to get this stuff out. It is our responsibility as older travelers to tell the younger travelers, don't do this and don't do that. That's our responsibility, man. As an adult, that's what you're supposed to do. I seen videos of guys. I'm not going to call nobody out because my channel, I'm not doing no calling out. I'm trying to rock with everybody. Even if I don't agree with everything you say, I'm still going to be respectful. But it is our responsibility as older people to tell the younger people, don't do this and don't do that. That's not gatekeeping. That's just what you're supposed to do as an older adult. You might not know that you can't step on a Thai bot. You step on a Thai bot, that's a huge, you see Thai bot on the ground and you step on it, that's a huge disrespect in Thailand. You can get in trouble for that. You might not know that. You might not know that. So I'm going to tell you, you see money on the floor, don't step on it. Or Buddha's always supposed to be, you're always supposed to look up to Buddha, right? You know what I mean? Certain things you just don't know. I know this because I'm married to a Thai woman. It's good. I got to tell you because I don't want you to go to jail out there. Anyway, man, y'all get the point of this video, man. Click that like, hit that subscribe button, leave comments below, man. I would like to hear what y'all think, man. This is Wheels Up with Chuck. I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Peace.